Hi, Mr. Ireland
A lot of
Man.
people want food.
Right there. Okie dokie.
The mini of mouse.
Hey, did you end up having that food?
There
Very
are
hungry.
pears right here.
Yep, I wonder where you got to, because I was coming down to give it to you.
Oh, I ran off for a second to see if anybody in the pub had food, but there's nobody there.
Oh, fucking that shit's abandoned, buddy.
Put your fucking hands to me, Dad! Put your fucking hands to me, Dad!
Hands up,
Hands up, everybody, hands up, hands up. Alright. Let's go. Let's go.
Drop your radio. Drop your radio and shit, dude. Drop it off. Drop the radio.
Hey, don't talk. Don't talk.
No
talking, no talking. No talking.
I'm not talking, I'm just
Drop
saying.
your hands.
I'm
Drop
gonna
it.
drop
No, don't talk. I'm gonna fucking put a bullet in your brain. What the fuck did I just say to you? I shut your fucking mouth. You fucking idiot.
The radio.
Okay.
Drop your hands down. Drop the radio. Don't try anything.
Yep, and your gun. And your gun.
Once you drop your radio and your gun, drop both. Drop both. And then walk to the car. Don't say anything.
Let's go.
Go to the car. Stop and go to the car. Go to the car.
Let's go. Come in, get it.
Get your fucking ass in the car. Get the fuck in!
I can't get in. Hang on. Just bear with me. There it is.
You have
Okay,
5.
Go.
Hi, Canadian, where are you?
Do you have a radio on you?
I dropped my radio
Do
on
you
the
have a
ground
radio on?
along with my backpack and my gun. I will say right now, I am still armed with the pistol on my side and a stubby shotgun in my jeans. You will have to take those off of me when I get out of the car. Just making sure that you heard what I just said. Yes. I don't want there to be any
Yes, we
surprises
did.
when I get out of this car.
As long as you don't reach for it, we're not gonna have a problem.
I'm not gonna reach for it, don't worry. I want this to be resolved peacefully if we can.
Remember when I saved your boy's life?
What, Rob's life? Yes, I remember.
Upon stopping, we will tie you up and search you. It is okay.
Well, I'll take your word for it, I guess. Believe it or not, this is not the first time I've been kidnapped.
What can I say? We tried to help. We saved your villagers' lives, and you guys repay us by joining the Cherno Russians in the White Arms. What the fuck's that?
I'll be honest, buddy, I have no idea what you're talking about.
We know you guys are hanging out with them. Like, we know you're all friends and buddy.
If you wanted information, I'm really sorry, but you've caught the wrong guy. I really don't know anything.
No, we know our information. We don't need that.
Okay, so
this is a different thing.
So why do you have me then?
No, that'll become apparent shortly.
Just tell me now. Is there any chance of me coming out of this alive?
Play your cards right. We'll see.
Okay.
Right now, I'm not a very happy person.
No, I can imagine. You've been through some shit the past few days. For that, I can only apologize.
Some shit that you and your people could have helped us fix. Now we've got to do it ourselves. Do you understand the situation you've put us in?
Me personally, I understand, but just know that the decisions of my leaders are not my decisions.
And who are your leaders?
Thomas Meehan and Nate Anderson. They're the figureheads of the Olsha community.
Where might one find?
Well, I I heard some shots go off, so I assume one of them's dead. Or at least wounded. And Nate...
I'm unsure about their fate.
And Nate took a bullet in the back yesterday. He's currently sleeping in a hospital bed.
Fit.
What's that? Sorry, I missed that.
I said that's fitting.
Don't step out the fucking car. I'm gonna open the door for you, fella, and you're gonna take a step out and you're gonna put your hands straight up. Alright?
Okay, I will remind you, I still have my sarried arm and a stubby shotgun.
Yeah, I don't care. You come out and put your hands straight up. Do anything stupid and you're dead.
Here, why don't we have him put it in the back, in the trunk really quick so we can get to it.
for him. Anyone got some
I've
tape?
not. Here, what you're gonna do, come over here and put your gun in the trunk, alright?
Okay. I'm gonna put my arms down now.
Drop your hands and you put it in. Yep. Don't be fucking stupid.
I won't, don't worry.
Go ahead and put the plate carrier in there too,
guys decided
and your blue
to
armband.
Become all buddies with Svet, so...
And carrier and blue armband.
Anything past you now, fella.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff in my plate carrier. Do you want me to dump it all on the ground, or...?
Well, no, just into the box.
Drop the plate carrier on the floor, we'll sort it all out.
Yeah.
Anything necessary,
There.
any best, well, we know you don't have any radios, do we?
No, I can assure you I don't
Ray's
have a
coming
radio
with
on.
tape.
Nope, lovely.
Don't worry, this isn't my first rodeo.
Please follow me now.
Follow Ray. Bit disappointed in you, fella. I liked you a lot. I know we had our few little scuffs because you don't know when to shut up, but I did quite like you. I'm really, really disappointed because you know something. Do you want to know something? We had long ambitions of making a really nice communal pub, and when we heard you folks would be up in Olsha, we thought it'd be perfect. You know, you'd bring the people, the citizens, and whatnot, and they'd come down to our place to party. You know, we thought it'd be a perfect match. Which is why, you know, when the fucking Cherna Russians rocked up in your town thinking that they were Billy Big Bollocks, we fucking showed them what for. To help you guys out. Make sure you're not getting bullied by some fucking foreigners. You know what I mean? So, it could have been really fucking nice.
You're right.
Then when we find out, you know, one of the people, the sister, actually, of one of the higher up people over in Svet, one of their generals, decided she wanted to be a fucking retard and pull out a fucking gun and try and gun down our people when she wasn't even involved in the situation. Obviously, we took the necessary precautions and gunned her down, the stupid bitch. We thought, okay, well that's fair enough. Hopefully the Svet people will see sense and understand that that was not in our choosing. We did not choose for her to get in that firefight, and we did not try and shoot anyone from Svet or Olsha. So why is it then that you guys, not only do the Svet people come and attack us, despite them claiming to be some sort of charitable cause, you know, first they decide they want to kick us out of their town, and next thing they want to know, they want to kick us out of our own pub that we decided to go and set up for ourselves. Why do they come and then fucking attack us? And more to the point, why do you and your friends, who owe us your fucking lives, given what we fucking did for you, decide to help them? Explain to me that, Mr. Irish, given you've got all the fucking cheeky answers. Explain to me that.
Reality is, Tree, I can't answer that question because I don't have the answer. Like I said, I was asleep.
Why not?
I was asleep at the time. Had I known you were under attack, I would have been the first person there. You have my word. You've done a lot for me. I like you, Tree, believe it or not.
Well,
you get.
I quickly halt you there.
Oh, hang on 1 second. Hang on. Fuck.
Ray.
Hold on. Shit. Fuck.
What?
There we go. Sorry.
Ray.
What the fuck?
Was Irish there during the attack? Because I know you were in Olsha. Was Irish there, or was he not? You don't remember. Okay, carry on, Irish.
I promise you I wasn't there. Tree, as much
Okay, I'll
as
take
much
your
as
word
we've
for
annoyed,
it, fella.
as much as we've annoyed
Take
each
it-
other,
I'll
I
take
Well,
actually
you
like
need to
you.
control your group.
It's not my
You need
group.
to fucking control your group. We helped you boys out, and you boys sat there and did nothing. We got slaughtered by people we never did anything to.
Had I
Do you
been
not
mine,
understand? It's
Had it-
unfair. Do you
Then
not
do not
understand
say
how
you are the leader
unfair
of
it is?
Olsha.
Oh, I completely understand how unfair it is. I'm on your side here.
How are you now? That's awfully convenient. Shame you weren't on our side when it fucking mattered.
Had I known, I would have
Because
been
you know
there.
what,
I don't know
mate?
what more to say to you other than that.
You know what, mate? How can we be the bad guys of this area? We're not attacking no one. We're not doing nothing to no one. We're even protecting from the aggressors being the Cherno Russians. What do we get? We get spat in the fucking face.
Not
Do you want to know something funny?
Go on.
I have never gone out of my way to hurt anyone from Olsha or Svet, and yet Svet people have held me up once when I came into their town, my first day being back from being out in the woods. And then they come and attack my place of home, and the lovely people that I worked with, and the lovely people that I live with. And they call themselves the charitable people? They call themselves the good guys? How does that make any sense, Irish?
Yes, no, I don't know anything about that.
Well, you should if you're getting all cozy with the fuckers. Because we know you guys have moved to Green Mountain with them. We know that.
What?
We're not stupid.
It's the first time hearing a Green Mountain.
Oh, is it now?
I promise you it is.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well. Look, Irish.
The next time you tell a lie, I'm gonna smack you in the fucking mouth, you understand?
I promise you, I've told you no lies up to now.
Listen, Irish. Go and take a knee on those rocks.
Fucking lie.
Don't piss him off. Go and take a knee on those rocks. Honestly. If you're lucky, you might be able to get yourself out of this, but I can't promise nothing.
No, don't worry.
We'll go down to the car. We'll wait for our boss to get here. But, Irish, just know, from me personally, I never wanted it like this.
Neither did I, Tree.
You made us do this.
I was born in this country. It's about right I die in it too.
Tell them how the IRA made you run like hell away.
Somewhat.
What's
yes.
What's cracking on, guys?
Pleasure to see you.
How are things going? Yeah, good to see you too, man.
Mind if
Mind
if I be upstanding?
Go on. Sure, man. Why not?
I'd like to face whatever fate I have on my feet.
How you been? How you doing?
I've been understandably doing better, but
I believe it. I believe it. Well, you know why you're here. Let's not bullshit it. You've been with my boys in the car for quite some time now. So I'll just cut to the chase. Right? You are affiliated with people that are not doing very good business. We're not terrible people. We own the pub. I've since let go of that pub because when her people decided that they didn't want to live on the east side of Chernarus anymore. They've decided to move on to Green Mountain. And I don't blame them. That's where they used to live. You want to go back home. I understand. Right. So in addition to that, they decided they'd go out with their last hoorah or something, and they thought it'd be a wonderful idea to go on and attack my pub. I'm sure you know of this, right?
I'm aware, yeah.
Right, because after the attack, I was told by multiple people that were still in the area that there was your blue armband people all hanging about and scavenging and looting the remains of what my pub was. Am I wrong?
I can't say you're wrong, no.
Yeah, I know I'm not wrong, and I'm happy you're not lying to me, because there's two things in this world I don't like. Fucking thieves and fucking lying pricks.
Well, we have something in common there.
Now go on, let's hear what you got to say.
Well, it was just a little thing. Like I said to you guys in the car, I'm happy to help in any way I can. Listen, what went down at the pub is, I mean, I never wanted that. And I said to Tree, and Tree knows me. Had I been awake at the time, I would have come to help. By the time I woke up, it was all over. That's God's honest truth. I promise you that.
So what confuses me is that you know who leads this group of little boys. You know, the lads here are led by who? Let's hear it.
What the guys surrounding me right now? You.
The guys surrounding you. Who's their boss?
You.
Right. And my name is
Callahan McDuffin.
Goddamn right it is. So, then why would you be willing to help a group of boys when you say just a day prior to, I think it was maybe 2 days, you say that you have no interest in Mr. Callahan McDuffin, and you don't fancy him in any way? Why would you help a group of people when you say that you despise their leader? Where does that one make sense?
I don't know where this has come from, but the reality is, the people at Olsha, I'm way down the pecking order there. I'm not a leader of anything. Like, one of my leaders is currently on a bed in a clinic with a bullet in his back, and the other one, I think one of your guys just shot when they piled me into a car.
I probably deserve.
Well, I can't say whether he did or he didn't. I didn't see. I just heard the shots go off.
Well, tell me, who is the leaders here of your blue armband?
Thomas Main and Nate Anderson.
All right, Thomas. Thomas knows me quite well.
Yeah, well, leader is a loose term, but that's another story.
Yeah, we know it is. Leader, somebody strong that can actually take charge of the things that their people do and whatnot. Thomas can't really do that. That's why he ended up with a knife in his knee just a week ago. Because he has no way to claim the responsibility of his own people. It's quite sad, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't say he didn't deserve that. That's what happens when you rob the fucking cartel. Again, I was no part of that. I came after.
So I understand you're not too high up on that pecking order. I understand that. I know quite well what a chain of command and whatnot is. So you could get less of a punishment. Depends. But your participation in the actions of your groups. You choose to bear a blue armband, you're gonna die with a blue armband. You understand? Like, that's how that works.
I understand.
Unless you do something heroic to get away from that.
Well, you think?
Ray, do you have them pills that I've been needing?
You a bit under the weather there.
Jesus. I've come over something. I ain't in the best shape at the moment, but ain't gonna stop me from slaughtering the dogs of society that I call the people that lead your little society. I have stabbed Thomas in the knee, right? Man has come up to me and shook my hand and buried. He's gone spade for spade. He let it go. But lad wants to continue on. He's kind of, his trials and tribulations and hostilities and whatnot. And I'm not a fan of it. Man shook my hand. That's a lot nowadays. Shaking a hand. That's like giving your woman a diamond. You're giving a good promise there. And man's has broken his promise. Do you understand?
I know, I understand, and and this is on my point of leadership. And this is nothing against you. I hope you understand this. It's more against the circumstances. If I was Thomas and you'd shoved something into my knee, I wouldn't have let that go so easy. And that's what I think. He's weak.
Oh, we know. He's definitely weak. Listen, but you don't think that after that man gives you a car, the man that stabbed you in the knee, gives you a car, comes into your camp and slaughters the nationalist scum that is invading this country, though it might be the one that they are naturally inhabited to, you don't think that a nationalist is a dog at the end of the day, you know?
If someone's on my bad side, they no, I agree with you. They're a dog, or worse.
That's what I thought.
I'll be honest. It's a sweet fucking view.
Yeah, could be your last, depending on the words that you decide to pick today.
I was born in this country. I'm resigned to die in it, whether it be by your hand or someone
Callahan.
else's.
Yes,
And
lad.
I happen to have his own pistol right here.
Keep hold of that. I could use that possibly. So,
She's called Denise. Look after her.
you were born here in Charnaris. Tell me, whereabouts?
I was born in Lepetevgrad.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
the capital city south of here. Well, far south in South Zagoria, anyhow. I was born there. I moved to Ireland when I was 10. My mother's Irish, so moved there when I was 10. You know, moved to Belfast and lived there. You know, I remember all the trouble with the IRA at the time and everything, but I ended up developing a, well, rather unique skill set. You know, one that got me drafted into the army, and then from there the Special Forces, Special Boat Service. From there, I was deployed to Somalia, where I fought Somalian pirates for years. And then after my wife died, I came here to look after her her parents, and then well, they ended up succumbing to frenzy flu, and here I am, grand old age of 40.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss of the fucking flu on your parents, truly, but you know, I understand where you're coming from now in your background. Let me tell you a bit about me. I was born in Dublin, Cardiff, right? Grew up doing that Celtic Warrior boxing club just down the street. My mother worked at the pub just next
What was the pub called?
door. Jackson's.
I drank there a few times in my youth.
I believe it, man. Down in Dublin, good place, you know. And you know, it's funny you're from Northern Ireland, you know, because growing up in those parts, you know, we had them IRAs in the neighborhood, you know, and you know they didn't like them drug trafficking and smuggling and stuff, you know. So, well, what do you know about your, you know, the involvement that Thomas and his people have with the Wynn's people? It's obviously helping them move a large amount of firearms across the country and medical supplies. You know, you got to be a trustworthy man in their eyes to be doing such tasks. Am I not wrong?
Not wrong at all. I'll tell you how it looks from my perspective. I joined up with Thomas not long after you shoved a knife in his knee. So I've only been with him about maybe 2 weeks, 2 and a bit. So, you know, I don't know a lot of the history, but from what I gather, it's there was some island called what the fucking name of it?
Namalsk.
That's the one. So apparently they have some history from there. Supposedly, apparently they have some sort of history. Them and the White Armbands. Well, Thomas and the White Armbands. Anyhow, can't speak for Nate.
I think Nate's a newcomer on the block.
Jesus.
Callahan.
Yeah.
Should I give him his last
His last what?
smoke? Smoke. A cigarette.
Yeah, go on. You want a smoke, lad?
I'd love one if that's alright.
If it'll let me.
Here, give me one of them rifles off your back. With ammo, preferably.
It's on the ground.
Good on ya. Right, I'm gonna give you a choice here today. Either you can get executed by, some would say, an enemy from the start. Though I have never had too much quarrel with you, you've chosen upon yourself to bear the armband of blue and fight against the good cause that me and my boys of the Dassers decide to fucking, you know, lay out in this country, creating a bar and helping those in need, and making sure that those that are not helping those in need are helping them by shutting down their fucking business or forcing their hand to fucking help, right? That's what we're here for. That's our fucking cause here in this country. We're put here for a reason. Fucking got her together. But you are the oppressor to this cause, and thus an enemy to what you could say, an enemy to the state, as the nationalists that would so love to fucking gun you down would say. So to give you a choice here today, either you can take your life with your own hand and die that way, or you'll be executed by someone who was a member of the IRA, has slaughtered the armbands of white, and is going to slaughter the armbands of blue next. I'll give you that choice. What will it be?
Those are my only two options.
Well, you're having your last smoke now, aren't you?
Oh, I guess that's true. I could leave right now, go back
Sorry.
to Repetivegrad, and listen, I came here to do what I have to do. I quite like to return to Repetivegrad. But if that's not an option, then, well, I'd rather do it my own way.
And that way you will have it, lad. Right, you have one here in the chamber. You know what happens if you turn around and you face us. I'll let you have the view of the blizzard and whatnot. Come here. Your gun is here. You wiggle out of those. You're allowed to. It won't hurt you. You say your last words when the barrel goes to your noggin, and you do it with. You take your time if you need to.
Bleak midwinter. This could have been different. Could have helped you.
Shucky ire la, my friend.
I'm coming home to you, Alex.